Hi, I'm Mary, a wellness coach with the Priority Care Center, and I'm here to talk to you about sleep and how to make sure you're getting the best sleep you can, especially as we approach our time change. So on November 1st, we are falling back, and what that means is that our days are going to be much shorter. So we'll be getting dark around 4 o'clock here soon, again, November 1st. And so something that's really common during that time change is that we start to feel tired. We start to feel really tired during the day, and then we see an increase in caffeine during the day to compensate because now it's dark. So some tips and tricks to help us get through this upcoming time change is to start practicing going to bed earlier now to prepare for this upcoming time change. You might also start tracking your caffeine intake. An idea that I see a lot of people really enjoying is having a caffeine cutoff time. So coffee and any caffeine can stay in your system for up to 12 hours. And so if we're feeling tired and we go for that 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock cup of coffee, that's going to stay in your system and really affect you getting good sleep during the evening and night. And so track your caffeine and make sure you have a cutoff time that's plenty early, maybe no later than 10 a.m. And it's going to be a bit of an adjustment for sure during this time change, but you're going to get the sleep you need to stay well and keep your immune system strong. And another idea that is really commonly recommended is getting morning sunlight. So even in Humboldt County on the foggiest of days, if we make sure that we get up and out of the house around 10 a.m. or earlier, just make sure that you get some morning sunlight, and that actually sets your sleep timer so that in about 12 hours you get the sleep that you need because you've gotten that vitamin D in your system in the morning by going out. Maybe go for a walk, sit on the porch with your dog, enjoy being outdoors in the morning. And our last tip for today is if you're struggling to fall asleep and you're lying there thinking about sleep or thinking about the stresses of the day, try what's called the ABCs of sleep. And so we pick a very simple category, nothing too stimulating. So for example, fruit, and we go through the ABCs. So if I'm lying in bed and I can't sleep and my mind is racing, thinking about family stress or work stress, I'm going to use the ABCs of sleep to quiet that stress in my mind to help me focus on something very simple until I fall asleep. Very similar to counting sheep. And so I might say apple, banana, cantaloupe, and so on. And I'm typically asleep by the time I get to F. And that is our sleep tips for today, and we'll see you next week. Be well.